Well, it's 4th of March 2017, and it's been maybe up to 3 weeks now that it's been, raining and not giving me a chance to finish off the roof and everything else outside. So I thought I'll do some work on the internal things, preparing things basically, cutting the timber, wood, and bits and pieces that I need that I can't actually put it together yet, but at least when the time comes they'll be all ready to go. And what I'm working now is actually getting my door frame, my door jambs all cut into size and ready to be installed once I get the rest of the roofing done and everything else that needs to go in. So it's all measuring and cutting and putting. So still doing bits and pieces of work, but yeah, the rain really, it's not a heavy rain, but it's a constant rain that just stops for 5 minutes and then it's on for another 15-20 minutes, so you can't really do any work. I already have my metal sheets on the roof sitting, and as you see in the photo, I've already put some bricks on there to keep it, hoping that there won't be any strong gustly wind to blow them away. But they've been there like that for 2 weeks now. I was hoping I'll be able to do it this weekend, but that doesn't happen as well. It's been constantly raining, so there's not much I can do on that. Yeah, so internally, I'll show you I'll take you around now and show you what else is happening. So I'll keep you up to date. So as you can see, my ducting is in as well. So it's ready to go. So I just need to make a hole for the vent that needs to go outside, and the hose, which is double insulated, as you can see on there. It's got 2 different things and insulation in between them, so that as well as heat, noise will be insulated as well, trying to get out. And I already have purchased my the exhaust fan that sits outside, and that will arrive next week. So I will template it and drill the holes and make it ready. And I already have the vent for intake, and this is my intake vent, so it's for outdoor use, so it will just sit there sucking air in. From the outside, it will be sitting right about there, and just about on this corner here. As you can see, the electricity wire there, that's where the box of the exhaust fan will be sitting outside and just blowing air out. This is the door jamb that I'm just putting it in on this side. As you can see, as you know, there's going to be 2 doors. One will be opening up this way, and the other one will be opening up more like from here. So the internal door will be on this side, and the external door hinges will be on this side. And to make this really strong, because the doors are quite heavy, they're about, solid core 40mm doors. So apart from the stud, I actually had to brace another piece of wood here so that the door jamb will fit in correctly. So this is all being cut to size, because normally they're not this size. They are much wider. As you can see, the door jambs are much wider than what I need. So I actually have to mark it and cut it, so that I have enough room, so when the door jamb is flush against there, it doesn't cover the gap, and the other jamb will be right about here as well, so the 2 door jambs won't be touching each other. So that's a bit of a work which I was not anticipating, but it's got to be done. So as you can see, there's a lot to happen, there's a lot happening and there's still a lot more to go. And apart from the exhaust fan coming next week, I will also get the rest of the roofing, the ones that actually cap the corners. I don't know what they call them, you know. I just go there and tell the guy I need the things that go in the corners to cover the roof, and he knows what the hell I'm talking about, and he says, yep, is this it? And I look at the photo and says, yep, yeah, that's it, yep. And then he said it's something, whatever it's called. I go, yeah, just order it. This is the size I need, and he just orders it. Yeah, so he's been quite helpful, so it's okay. And I also ordered my the cladding, the outside wall. So it's going to be 7.5 millimeters blue board fiber cement cladding. So that's going to be another thing for me to, another challenge for me to try to work it out, because I've got no clue. Yeah, I mean, the guys at where I buy all the hardware and ordering, they're quite very helpful. So they do sort of show me how things done, give me flyers, pamphlets and things, and alternatives and two options, whichever one, and then I'll decide which one is easier, or they also tell me which one is easier or not, and so on. So there's going to be these panels coming in, these blue board fiber cement panels, and I'm gonna install them as well, because once they go on, then outside is pretty much done, other than painting it, which was the last thing which I gotta do. I gotta paint it. I decided to go with fiber cement rather than using vinyl cladding that fiber houses have. It's just a cheaper option and easier option, because with the horizontal cladding that you need to put, if you don't get it right, then you're in big trouble. And if you haven't done it before, then it's really hard to do. So I decided to just go panels, just screw them on, put a putty in between them, seal them up, sandpaper it, and then just roll some paint on it, and it will still look nice and clean. Yep, that's it for now. I gotta go back and finishing off these door jambs. Shh. It's very quiet. As you can see, I have already temporarily put my internal door in just to try out, and it fits perfectly to the millimeter. Can't believe that. But I finally did it. I couldn't imagine. It took me all day though. Took me all day to get all the jam really cut in correctly, and even though I was advised slightly wrong size, so my door, the door size on the frame was about 40 millimeters bigger than it should have been. So just for that I had to actually add in another timber stud in there, in the thing. So now there's actually three in that corner, and one extra on the other side as well, so that to fill up the gap. Otherwise it would have been too much to use fill-ins for it. But it actually worked out quite well. It was the right size, so there's not much fill-in to do, and I'm inside. Yes. Well, doesn't have any hinges or door locks or anything in there. It's just actually standing there. I don't know how I'm going to open it up. I think I'm stuck in here.